Hey, it's Liam the Prove It Guy, and in this video I want to teach you how to use the Superhuman Journal. So over my years of teaching, one of the things that I think that everyone should do is start journaling. And whenever I've got people to do journaling, after maybe 2-3 months, when we look back over it, they realize that that has been the key to their success. The reason it's the key to your success is because every day you're writing down your thoughts, you're writing down how you feel, what you've been up to and what you want to get up to, like the next day or the day before or whatever it is. You're just starting to track everything that you're doing. And whenever you start to track everything that you're doing, if you feel like you're being really successful, you can look back through your journal and see, well, I feel successful and happy because I've been doing all these things. And the reverse happens as well. If you feel like you're having a shitty day or a shitty week or month, you can start to look back through your journal and go, well, that's because I've been avoiding some of the things that make me feel good. So I teach everyone I work with to journal, and a lot of the same questions kept coming up whenever I was doing journaling. So I decided to make my own version. So this is the journal. This is how I journal, how I teach it. You can take bits and pieces from it and implement it into your own. You can get this on Amazon, but you can just use Pages. You can do a journal in any sort of wee booklet, whatever you want. But I just made this so that it was easy to follow. So the idea behind this journal is, so once you open it, you're going to get basically everything I'm telling you in this video is going to be in the journal anyway, just so you can recap if you get stuck. But I think it's really important to just track your habits. So I've put habits in that I think are really important, like getting 8 hours sleep, 10,000 steps, 20-minute meditation. Then I've left space for 2 more for you to add yourself. You can always get rid of some of these and add different ones if you want. But just having that wee tick every day, you're getting mini wins every single day. Mini wins is what keeps us on track for any goal that we set. The next thing is I have a page on how to make a tough day better. So a lot of people feel like shit, and then they just walk around feeling like shit. They don't know what to do. They can't get into the headspace of, what do I normally do whenever I feel like shit? How do I feel better? So that's what this page is about. So I put some easy examples. Take a power nap, go for a walk, do some exercise, meditate, play some music. But then I've left space for you to write in the things that you like. Maybe it's do your nails, cut your hair, trim your beard, whatever, it doesn't matter. The point is that whenever you get stuck and you're feeling like shit, you just open your journal and go, right, how do I turn this tough day around? How do I make it better? And then just do one of the things that looks like things that are going to make you feel better. So maybe you play some music and it doesn't fully work, but you've got a few other ideas there as well. Then ideas, I don't know about you, but I personally, it could just be having a shower, walking in nature, just sitting around, and then just something will pop into my head, like a wee light bulb moment, and I think that's what I need to do next, or that's going to help me succeed in the area I'm struggling with. So I've broken it down into life, health, and work. So maybe you have a wee light bulb moment and you think, maybe when I go out for a walk, once a week I should do a power walk to get a bit more cardiovascular endurance going, or maybe I should slow down my walk because I'm always power walking and it's always exercise. Maybe I need to rein myself back in and then walk like I'm enjoying the nature and just trying to be in the moment rather than power walking. Could be anything, and same with work. Maybe I need to avoid a work colleague. Maybe I need to broach a problem that's in the work that I can't handle on my own. I need to get somebody else. I need to delegate. I need to ask a boss for more time, whatever it is. This gives you an idea of just some of the things you can write down. And every so often you can just look back and think, remember when I used to struggle with that? And now I've actually sorted that because I actually thought about what needed to be done and then did something about it instead of just hoping that it magically fixes itself. Then we get into the journal, the day. So it does seem like a lot, but I like to write what day I'm on, so I show myself how consistent I can be. So obviously if you're starting out, you'll just start with day 1, the date that it is, and then the time that I get out of my bed. Then I write 3 non-negotiables in this corner. Mine are usually reading, going out in nature, and meditating. So I've made them 3 things that I love doing and that I'll do every day. So it could be drink a glass of water, watch a relaxing meditation, or do something in meditation, go out in nature. Make the 3 non-negotiables something that you can't really feel doing. If you make it things that you can't feel, then you're getting 3 mini wins every single day. Then I take a bit of time, and it could be anywhere from 2 minutes to 20 minutes, depending on what the mood is, on writing 3 things that I'm grateful for. So I'm starting my day really positive. I know I'm going to achieve these things, and then I know that there's things in my life that I should be grateful for, that I feel grateful for. They could be just family and supportive friends. They could be you're grateful that you got out of bed. You could be for the sun shining. It could be anything. It doesn't matter. As long as you actually feel something towards it when you think about it. You don't want to just write generic things like, I have a house, if you're not really grateful. If you were homeless and now you have a house, you'd probably be really grateful. Most people just take it for granted. So write things that you're actually grateful for. Then we journal in the morning. So one of the things I noticed whenever I was teaching journaling is that people struggle to fill the whole page. And that's not what it's about. It's just about writing something down. So you just start in your morning. I usually start with how I feel. So maybe I'm waking up tired because I had a busy day, or maybe I'm waking up really refreshed. Maybe my back's sore, maybe my arms are sore, depending on what I've been up to. I just write whatever I feel and then what I plan to do in the day. So some of the things that I have to do, some of the things that I want to do. And then at night time when I go to bed, I write the time I'm going to bed. I tick off my non-negotiables so that I know I've done them. And then I write my nighttime journal, how I feel at night, how my day went. Did I achieve the things that I did? Sometimes I'll just do wee ticks in the middle of what I've achieved and just how I feel in general. So you're clear in your mind before you go to sleep, which means you have a much better night's sleep, rather than holding it all in, lying in bed and then starting to think about all the things you coulda, shoulda, woulda during the day. So this just gets you to brain dump it all out before you go to sleep. And the last thing that I really like is 3 things that went well. Even if you had the shittest day ever, you get to end the day thinking about 3 things you did well. And maybe that was just drinking more water, eating healthily. Maybe it was talking to someone and making them feel better. It can be anything. It could, if at the very least, be the 3 non-negotiables. What went well? I did my 3 negotiables and just write down the 3. So this is just the basis for my journaling and how I think, how over the years of teaching, I've discovered that this is the best way for people to start. It's the best way for people to stay consistent with the journaling. A few questions that come up in journaling is, how do I do it? I feel like I'm doing it wrong. As long as you're writing something in there, you're not doing it wrong. And the more you write, so maybe you'll start off your journaling writing, I don't even know what to write here. That guy just said to write, and I'm fucking writing something. And then a month later, you're writing, I feel like I'm empowered, or I feel sad, or I feel happy, or what. You start to get a bit more deeper with yourself. Just get started and be consistent. That's step 1. And the second one is, do I have to fill in everything like that? Not really. You don't have to, but I just find that they're the things that help people keep on track. Knowing how many days you've been journaling is, at the start, doesn't really mean anything to people, but when people start to get day 100, it's an exciting day. 200, day 365, you've done a full year. If you start doing that and you track it that way, then you can never think to yourself, well, I'm not really consistent in life, because you've done at least one thing consistently, and that will keep steamrolling into other things. The other question is, when should I check over it? I think just randomly is good, but also maybe once a month or once every 2 weeks, just flick through it just to see if you're on track. One of the problems I notice with people when I work is they slip down a slope, and it's such a wee gradual shift that it's very hard to notice. But if you journal, then you start to look back after a week, you go, right, I've missed nature the last 5 days. That's actually why I feel a wee bit shitty. I need to go out to nature. Or I've been eating unhealthily the last 5 days, and that's why my stomach's so fucked. I need to start eating healthy again. If you're not journaling and you've no track, then you're just going to slip down slowly and you'll not really notice yourself. So they're the main things about journaling that I wanted to get across in this video. If you have any questions, then please feel free to reach out to me. I would love for you to buy the journal on Amazon, but you can just make your own out of any book you have lying about. So thanks again for watching. Any questions, please let me know. Hit the like, subscribe, everything. Tell your friends, tell everyone to join me to make me super rich and famous, or at least just so that more people enjoy journaling. Have a fantastic day, whatever you get up to, and I'll speak to you all soon.